what we have here. So here is the grid for the pre-final for the Deutsche Elektrokart-Meisterschaft here on day 2, here on Sunday. Oscar Pellemele starts on pole position representing France. Then it's the Emirati Theo Kakati that rounds out the front row in the 409. Finland's Alexei Ilava in the 404 will have the Netherlands 454 entry. Jens van der Heijden alongside on row 2. Elias Spiezia manages to not have a front-fairing penalty this time and keeps himself in fifth place, and alongside him will be the 416 of the Netherlands. Luca Neuenhuizen, Jasmin Stein and Corina Kamper make it one from Germany and one from Austria, rounding out row 4 with Portugal's Bernardo Pinheiro in the 413 and the 418 of Germany's Mats-Johann Overhoff, rounding out the 10 strong that are competing here. So very much like a lot of single-seater classes, a standing start for the Deutsche Elektrokart-Meisterschaft. It's the only class in the DEKM that actually has a standing start. And already, I see the tactic being employed by Theo Kakati. He's pointed that to the inside of turn 2. So, the marshal walks off the track. The red lights will ignite on the starting gantry. It's lights out. They are off and racing. And a brilliant start, a lightning quick reaction from Theo Kakati, who gets into first place already before they've even hit the apex of turn 2. He got a great run on Oscar Pellemele as Ilava and van der Heijden battling away over third place. As Elias Spiezia manages to get his way. There's been a bit of a moment there. That was for Theo Kakati, who has dropped way down the order as a result. Dropped, I think, out of the top 5. Elias Spiezia managed to get himself up into third place in the initial throws. But oh my goodness, that was a mistake from Kakati. Just lost the back end going into turn 4, and there's more dramas. Because at the minute, Oscar Pellemele is not leading. He is not leading, and we're going to find out at the end of lap 1 who is. And I've got a feeling it's going to be Finland's Alexei Ilava in the 404. Well, or could it be Jens van der Heijden? It's Jens van der Heijden from the Netherlands that leads Oscar Pellemele. Alexei Ilava rounding out the top 3. Elias Spiezia has ended up at the back end of the train, and it's a long one, all 10 carts. Well, hang on a second. Elias Spiezia, I'm not too sure if his transponder's not functioning, but I see him at the back of the grid. So all 10 runners and riders are on the circuit at the moment. Or Spiezia, I think, he's in around about 6th place. So I think there might have been a timing or a transponder issue. We saw that earlier on with Mika Tap. But van der Heijden leads the way. Oscar Pellemele being hustled now by Finland's Alexei Ilava in the 404. As we're about to come round to complete lap number 2 out of 11. So Jens van der Heijden led by just under 0.6 of a second last time around. Now the gap down to 0.2. As Theo Kakati is way down the order. There is Spiezia right in the mix of things. And he is currently sitting in around about 6th position. But as they jockey for position as well, it's not going to be easy. There's a moment there. That's Jens van der Heijden, the leader. I think has just suffered major drama. And that was coming through into the chicane. Well, I'll just keep an eye on what happened a little bit earlier on. So someone went barrel rolling around the outside. An absolute brazen overtake attempt. And it caused problems. So Pellemele now finds himself back into back into 3rd position, and at the front it's getting rather heated now. Is that Theo Kakati? That's what I'm thinking here, because now they come out of the final corner. It is Theo Kakati back into the lead of the race. Is he a lap down? That's the thing, because now the timing. I'm just seeing here. So that's Theo Kakati. So there's the 416 Luca Neuenhuizen that leads the way. And Kakati. Now, the thing is, the weather. Could that be coming in? Because straight away to me, that would, as we've got dramas a little bit further behind, there's dramas for Spiezia. I think there's water on the circuit. I think that's why Kakati's off. Look, you can see there's saturation on the racing line. There is saturation on the track, and these drivers are on slick tyres. And Palmele spins it around. Oh my goodness. The weather has come in. We had light rain. It's now starting to intensify, and that is going to give quite a few drivers an opportunity to move up the order. We're on lap number 4 out of 11, and Corina Camper looks to be in the top 6 now. There is one driver that's not going, and that is Theo Kakati. He's out. So at the front, and we've had a red flag called by race control. The sensible choice under the circumstances with 8 laps remaining. The DEKM pre-final has been brought to a red flag stoppage. And as you can see now, the rain has started falling significantly as Darryl Smith from Rotax heads over. So they're basically telling them to... So I think what